Hi guys, Ashura the Demon here, and in this video I will talk about the reasons why I believe Luffy will leave Wano before his rematch against Kaido. Now that Luffy was one-shotted by Kaido, Luffy will now realize that in his current state it is impossible for him to beat Kaido. So Luffy needs a power-up and some kind of confidence boost, which is why I believe he needs to leave Wano for that. Now to start with, I don't think Luffy will be captured by Kaido. I think Luffy will escape Kaido's grasp either with Law or Shuten help. The more plausible candidate I believe is Law, and Law will use his Devil Fruit abilities to switch places with Luffy. I think that once Luffy wakes up after all of this, he will be in some kind of a sanctuary protected by Sanji, Kinemon, and the others. I don't think anybody in Sanji's group will actually be that hurt, but the Tama will also be there being healed by Chopper, and she will be in actually serious trouble. So seeing her in that state, Luffy will realize that he was powerless against Kaido, and he he allowed this to happen to her, and uh, he will actually start feeling really bad for her, and he'll blame himself for it, and this might actually cause him to lose quite a bit of his confidence. After this, I feel that he will ask Chopper to save her, but Chopper will say this is the best he can do. He will not be able to save her, and he'll actually be a little disappointed with his own medical skills. That is when I think Inuarashi or Kinemon will tell Luffy that there is a way Tama can be saved, and that way is taking her to a doctor who is presently outside Wano, and that person I believe is Marko the Phoenix. Now, Marko is presently living his life as a doctor in Whitebeard's homeland. We know that he has this ability called Flames of Rebirth, and this can actually heal wounds faster. So this might actually help Tama. Also, in the side note, you can see in the panel there that Marko actually cured a cat called Tama. So this could be some kind of foreshadowing that Marko will actually heal Tama. Now, going to Marko will actually serve quite a few purposes to Luffy. These purposes are: one, Tama will get healed. Obviously, that is the main reason why for which they are going. Second reason is Luffy will be able to see Ace's grave. Now, Marko is in Whitebeard's home country, and very close to the village where he's serving as the doctor is where Whitebeard and Ace are buried. So he can actually go to Ace's grave, see his grave, and this could actually restore some of his lost confidence, just like it did for Sabo, and maybe it could actually help Luffy remember Ace's last words, which were that he has no regrets except for one, which is he won't be able to see Luffy becoming the Pirate King. So this can actually help strengthen Luffy's morale. The third reason could be that Luffy will be able to partly fulfill Ace's promise to Tama. Now, Ace has promised Tama that he will take her out to the sea once she grows up. So, taking Tama like this to Ace's grave can actually somewhat fulfill Ace's promise. Now, the fourth reason why I believe Luffy going there will help Luffy is Luffy can learn a new power up. And this power up, I believe, will most likely be Awakening. And somebody from the Whitebeard Pirates or someone else could actually teach Luffy how to awaken his Devil Fruit. And maybe this person is actually the legend whom Oda was referring to in an interview a few months ago. Maybe this legend is a former Roger pirate, maybe someone like Scopper Gaban, or one more person whom I can think of is the former captain of the Rocks Pirates, the captain who had Kaido, Whitebeard, Big Mom under his crew. So this person could actually would have just come here to say his goodbye to Whitebeard, and there, if he sees Luffy and somehow likes him because of Luffy's amazing personality, he might actually somehow teach Luffy how to get this new power up. Now, the next reason I believe is because of Chopper's dream. Now, Chopper's dream is to create this miracle cure panacea which can cure any disease. And one of the ingredients to this might actually be Marco's Flames of Rebirth. So, in a way, it'll help Chopper to get an idea about his miracle cure. Now, the sixth reason which why I believe Luffy will go to Marco is because of Edward Weevil. Now, Edward Weevil is supposedly an antagonist to Luffy. So, if Luffy has to fight Weevil and he fights him after Kaido, it'll be rather undermining because Kaido is way stronger than Weevil. So, fighting a Shichibukai after he has fought a Yonko will make really no sense. So the best possible way Oda can introduce him is by sending Luffy to Marco, and Weevil will come there and he will be the next villain for Luffy to fight. And this fight will also serve as a platform for Luffy to learn his awakening once he has got the basic tips from whomever taught him about it. Now, in this fight against Weevil, I don't think anybody over there will be able to defeat him. The legend might be too old, or he might just see it as a test for Luffy to actually fight Weevil. And Marco, I think, will be busy healing Tama, so there will be nobody apart from Luffy to actually stop him. So that is the main reason why Luffy will have to fight Weevil. Now, the seventh and final reason for which I believe going there will help Luffy is to gain new allies to the war against Kaido. Now, if Luffy fights Weevil in Marco's place, then Marco will owe a favor to Luffy. And since Marco's main reason for staying there was Weevil and he is defeated, he can actually come and help Luffy in his fight against Kaido. Now, another person who can actually join Luffy in his fight against Kaido could be Weevil himself. Now, after Luffy beats Weevil, he can actually show Weevil that he does not need to follow his greedy mom and uh, follow his own ways. And he can show him that how great a man Whitebeard was. And this might actually inspire Weevil to join the Whitebeard pirates and once and maybe actually become the new leader of the Whitebeard pirates. And since Marco would actually want to help Luffy because he owes him a favor, Weevil might also come in that war. Now, another person whom Luffy could meet here is actually Gecko Moria. The reason for that is I feel that once Luffy is going to Marco's place, the person who will follow him will actually be Gecko Moria, and he will tip Edward Weevil. And once Luffy versus Weevil fight happens, Moria will come out from the shadows and somehow try to attack Luffy or do something of that sort, and Luffy will defeat him and somehow convince Moria that he will defeat Kaido. And seeing his conviction, I think Moria might be inclined to join Luffy as well. With this, I have stated all the reasons for Luffy to visit Marco the Phoenix, and since he has 2 weeks' time, he can actually go there and come back just before the war against Kaido starts. Apart from these, Oda might actually set up a couple more things. First thing is, since it will be Law who will be captured instead of Luffy, uh, he might actually use Law to convince Kid to join the Luffy Law Alliance. The second thing Oda can set up is a potential fight between Luffy and Zoro, and Zoro actually leaving Luffy's crew. With this, Ashura the Demon signing out, guys. If you like this video, please do like it, and if you want to be notified for my future content, please do subscribe. And if you have anything to say about this, please do so in the comment section. This is Ashura the Demon signing out. Bye bye, guys.